We are back in the kitchen now with James. He's got a real chocolate treat for you. I'm in a right old flaps about it. I tell you, what have you got for us?
It's going to be a good one, this. We're going to do choux pastry. It's a sort of a choux pastry bun with praline, and we've got praline on the top. First thing we're going to do is run through the ingredients for choux pastry. We've got eggs, we've got butter, we've got flour and water. That's fundamentally it, really. We just want to put the cold water in it with the butter first of all. And a pinch of salt,
that when you're making choux pastry, if you get like this shiitake mushroom powder, it makes them rise?
No, it doesn't. No, this is the process of doing it. It's basically keeping as much water as possible in your can in here.
I am loving you today. You and me, best friends forever.
Oh,
I'm
right
loving
back
what you're
at
doing.
you.
Right, on with the praline. Look,
Go on,
you've got
sorry, I am focusing.
sugar. This is going to go in here. This is going to make our caramel. So in here, we're going to bring up this we're going to bring...
Oh, sorry, mate.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That caramel.
We're going to bring the water, the sugar, a little pinch of sugar, a little pinch of salt, and we're going to bring this to a gradual boil. So the key to this is make sure the butter's been diced. That's the most important bit.
You've got cramp. Salt is actually good for cramp, isn't it? I'll go and get some and go and get some
salt.
I'll get some salt. I'll walk it off. Hold on, I'll walk it off, get some salt.
So, anyway, whilst you're getting some salt, what we're going to do is we're going to warm this up. Now, what we want to do, as soon as it starts to come to the boil, which that is, then we add a little bit of flour. So this is going to go in here.
Pet.
Oh, I can't find the salt.
Have you found it?
Can't find the salt. No, there was something with it was a bit moist. It wasn't like salt at all.
So, look, what we want to do is keep this on the heat now, and you can see this is all... Now, this is the crucial stage with the choux pastry. You want it to almost sizzle while it's cooking. So this is the gluten in the flour starting to pop a little bit. So this starts to cook just for a little bit, all right? Now, all the while, our sugar's caramelising nicely. And with the caramel, what that is, we're making it into praline, which is a combination of these two ingredients, a bit of hazelnuts, a bit of almond. And this starts to pop up. So once you get to that stage, and this starts to come together, this is the crucial bit, like that.
Is your tummy rumbling?
Little bit. I'm hungry. So hungry.
Once we get to that stage, we take it off, just allow it to cool down a little bit. That's the most important bit with this. And you just want it to cool down just enough, so then when you add the eggs, it doesn't sort of split.
You make it look so easy. You've really annoyed me, because whenever I've tried to make choux pastry at home, it just doesn't work.
Well, it is actually easy. You just add... Once this is... The key to it is add the eggs while they're not too hot. So make sure the flour's cooked enough.
Have I still got...
about 30 seconds.
I've still got bay leaf in my teeth.
Oh, from the mussels? No, you're fine. Can you taste it then?
I thought I could.
Still there.
Then, as you start to add the eggs, you add them one by one.
I love the sound of that when it goes. It's a bit bassy, a bit beatboxy. Good
Once
beat,
you get all the
isn't
eggs
it?
in...
Beat the eggs with a beat.
You keep mixing it. Now, the most important bit is we don't over-mix it at this stage.
This kind of food, I'll tell you that.
It's the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
So once we get to that stage and you add all the eggs in, now you need to whisk it up for as little as possible on high speed as possible.
Oh,
to mix in all those eggs.
This is a big whisk.
There, once you've done that...
It's a what?
I nearly said big bush, but I meant to say big whisk.
Whisk.
Yes. Not, I get whisk and bush muddled up all the time.
Don't we all?
Right, once you've done with that, then what we do is we take our choux pastry and we can just put a few little dollops on here. You don't need to pipe it all out.
It's like a chicken or a goat situation, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit like that.
Yeah.
You can pipe it out if you want, but what we're trying to do is create these sort of little fun sort of things. Then, when you get to that stage, a few little bits of nuts. I've usually got some nibbed almonds on the top of here.
Nibbed almonds?
Nibbed almonds.
Can you choose any other sort of nut? Does it have to be in? Because you don't tell me what to do. If I want to put something else on top of it, I think I should be allowed maybe like some chocolate bits.
Hazelnuts. You can put chocolate bits if you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So this goes in here.
Bun. I love a good bun.
Me too.
Then pop that in the oven for about sort of 20 minutes. The key to that, really, is to make sure you just keep the oven door shut. And then what you end up with is what we got here.
Bit discombobulated.
This.
When you get a bit confused with all the ingredients that have to go in.
Well, it's not that difficult. There's only
Tastes
four.
better than it looks, actually.
There's only four.
Are you going in as well?
There's 4 ingredients. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add... This is our caramel. So as the sugar starts to come to the boil...
Glory.
It starts to warm up, you see.
Glory.
Then we take some double cream. So just a little bit of double cream. And then this is where you can
Do
add
you
the
know what? I'm not being rude, but it does taste better than it looks.
Well, I know it's a little bit of a mess.
No, but
I guess
I don't know, but it looks lovely. But it just tastes really, really good, is what I mean.
Yeah, well, it's you know, you can make it look a bit fancy. You can then use a Anyway, look, you just mix this all together like that. And then this has got the chocolate, that very, very famous chocolate hazelnut.
It's like, I've got it flat on the plate now. It's like I spatchcocked it.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we got on here, we had a little bit of this praline. This is a chefy sort of praline that you can buy.
What is that you've just put in there? That looks a bit naughty. That looks a bit
This is a little bit of praline. So all I've done with that is just use this combination, which I'm doing now. Hazelnuts, almonds, these are toasted. And we start to warm these up.
Oh, that is so good. Don't mug me off. I'm loving it.
A little bit of water allows it to cool down. And then we're going to leave that to one side. And then all we do is we take
this home
these...
with me in a bum bag.
They're getting in a bum bag.
So what you want to do, once you get to this stage, like that, is then take these...
This is gorgeous.
And then took a dollop. Look.
Oh, my gosh, look at the size of it in there.
Look at that. You pop a little bit of that in there.
And that is as happy as a tomato in that.
There, that goes in here. Then we've got a nice little bit of caramel.
Noise? Is that you?
What noise?
Oh, nothing.
You just heard something.
Then we then take our nice little bit of caramel and we pour this caramel.
What is that noise? I can hear it too. It's like a funny...
Like a high-pitched...
Yeah, bit of tone or something. Very strange.
It's been taken off the air, probably.
Right, look, we just take a little bit of this caramel. So this is what I've got on here, which is cooled down, blended up, which makes this.
I mean,
and then we just pour this over the top.
I mean, it's just every day on here, the most amazing thing. What a treat.
We're so lucky, aren't we?
Now, if you want to be a bit fancy, you can pipe it and say to Holly, it looks a bit ropey as it is, but...
No, I said it tastes better than it looks, but it looks incredible, so it tastes even better than incredible.
No, it looks all right. I think it tastes all right. And then if you want to you can use a paper bag, make one of these. This is Paris-Brest, Gâteau Paris-Brest, famous cycle race from Paris to Brest.
What is that noise?
It's happening again. Can you hear it?
Can you hear it?
I've got the director in my ear.
No, there's like a funny noise.
Oh, we never listened to
Sorry.
that.
Carry on.
But look, all we're going to do is you're going to take this, slice it, and then I've filled it with a cream, and exactly the same thing again. Gâteau Paris-Brest. You can either use, that's it.
This is absolutely amazing.
You're right,
Thank you
though.
very
It
much
is a
indeed.
chicken or a goat situation.
Always a chicken or a goat situation.
So
Thank you very
amazing.
much
Thank
indeed.
you. Love you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right. For all the recipe details, take a look at our This Morning app.
Don't tell me what to do.
No, you know, of course.